what's the emergency, Johnny? Your beagle die?
No, Daisy's home safe and sound, all cuddled up with her favorite bone.
You sounded mad on the phone. You still sore at me?
No, not unless you are.
So what is it?
I was just wondering, Francine. When was the last time you saw Howard Mulligan?
Same as you, yesterday, in his coffin.
The ha-ha. I mean alive.
I'm not sure I like your tone.
Well, you was messing with Howie, and Howie was messing with you.
Jealous?
Nah, but you got more maneuvers than a Ford Super Deluxe.
Then why the Inquisition? You suspect me of something?
Well, maybe I should be.
Sam Spade, you're not. If you think what I think you're thinking about Howard Mulligan, I ain't even got a motive.
The hogwash. You had Howie benefact his insurance policy to you, says his lawyer. $400K to be exact. You pop him. He dies. You make it look like a break-in gone bad. You get rich, see? You're broke, ain't you?
Everybody's broke.
You got champagne tastes.
It's post-war. Who doesn't?
This little jewel belonged to you?
You know it does. You gave it to me after that bad date we had at Romanov's.
It wasn't all bad, as I recall.
That's a matter of opinion.
Well, here's no opinion. We found it at the crime scene.
I've been looking everywhere for that. Did you find the other? Come on, I can't walk around town with one earring.
Who knows? Maybe you could start a trend.
Ugh, you're wasting my time.
You fess up now, Francine? The judge might go a little easy on you.
You can't be serious.
Serious as the Hotel San Quentin.
As long as they have room service.
I'll check with their concierge. Hiya, Sally, Jonnie Kildaire. Give me the commish.
Aye.
Stewie, Jonnie Kildaire.
Snowy, they bet.
Hey, no kidding. I placed $2 on Twinkle Toes in the ninth.
Blame.
Yeah, anyways, I got a win in Philly saddled up right in front of me. Prime suspect in the Mulligan murder. Smelling like Chanel No. 4 on the 5th of July.
Fight.
Oh, sure, I'm sure.
Hide my idea.
Yeah, how fast can you get over here?
You don't understand.
Understand this. The law's the law, and killing is killing.
It wasn't about the money. How he was threatening me, Johnny.
How?
He said that if I didn't marry him, he was going to bring about my past.
I always knew he was one of those dames.
I had to eat, Johnny. I had to pay rent.
Were you pricey or cheap?
I was 50 cents a walk.
Cheap?
75 if it was a poodle.
What are you talking?
Poodles are so high maintenance.
Well, that's all it is. Let's go clear it with the DA.
What if he doesn't believe me, Johnny? How he was threatening me, Johnny.
Well, because you walk dogs?
Because he thought I was walking dogs as a device to meet other fellas.
Well, I might wonder the same, mon petit chéri.
Ah, there you go again with your fancy French.
What's French for jailbird?
But I didn't do anything.
You got a motive and a missing earring.
Purely evidence of circumstance.
No, that's up to the jury. They don't go soft on other woman types. Now, out with it. Or I'm taking it downtown.
All right. It's all so stupid, really. I pulled Howie's own gun on him just as a joke, so I could show him who's boss. But when he tried to wrestle it away from me, he tripped on the Persian rug and the gun went off.
3 times?
See? I knew you wouldn't believe me. And if you don't believe me, who will? Oh, Johnny. You gotta help me out of this mess.
Well, between you and me, I'm glad Howie's wormwood.
But why?
He was a no-good son of a flea bag, that's why. Oh, Howie was a swell guy. I just said that to see Francine's reaction. Howie's dad, on the other hand, was a detective who didn't like my dad, who was another gumshoe, see? Now, Howie's dad was jealous because my mother was temporarily his high school sweetheart. But my mother didn't care for Howie's old man, so she married mine, see? But after my father was murdered, Howie's dad thought he could have his way with my mother, but she still didn't go for him. She went for the postman instead. Because he always rang twice.
Your grievance with Howie has nothing to do with me, understand?
I understand you'll be facing manslaughter.
Which, when you break it in two, is man's laughter.
Oh, you're regular stand-up.
Oh, Johnny, I'm sorry I didn't call you back. Don't be sore. I mean, I felt a spark between us. Still do.
All I know is you go from fella to fella. Temporaneous distractions. Howie was just a passing fancy.
Howie was hairy as an ape and smelled like a construction worker.
Well, some folks go for that sort of thing. And not during office hours. Francine, you all right? Hey, you all right? Are you all right? You all right?
Right as rain, but all your funny talk is making me light in the head. Gotta go. Let's meet up later at the Brown Derby.
Not so fast, Poodle Boss.
Damn it, Johnny, don't you get it? Howie's out of the way. This is our second chance. Isn't that what you really want?
Sure, as long as I ain't next in line.
Huh?
Oh, first Georgie, then Howie.
Georgie?
Your hubby number 3, remember him?
You think I killed Georgie?
Body was still warm and you went running over to Howie.
Because my Howie was consoling.
Yeah, I'll bet. God, I curse the day you set foot in this office.
I can't help it if I saw your ad in the classifieds.
I dressed all in black like you was coming from a funeral.
I was coming from a funeral.
Yeah, Georgie's. You set him up faster than a Singer electric.
It wasn't like that at all. I came to Johnny because I was being blackmailed by my late husband Georgie's mistress, Sandra, who said if I didn't pay her off, she was going to tell the cops I off Georgie, and then say that I was having an affair with her other boyfriend, who is now the late Howard Mulligan.
And you don't seem too aggrieved about his demise.
How he had more kittens in his basket than Felix the cat, but I never would have killed him.
I was talking about Georgie.
Georgie had a bad heart, but Sandra tried to pin it on me like it was my fault. She was the jealous one.
Well, I can never tell with you dames what's up, what's down, what is, what ain't.
Oh, let's start fresh, Johnny. Forget about that night at Romanov's. With my looks and your brains, we could go places. I'll still, quite unfortunately, get the money from Howie's insurance.
No can do, Powder Puff. Principles, you understand?
Do you love me or don't?
Sure, but I'm still taking you downtown.
Fine, if that's how you want to play it.
I got no choice.
But I do, Johnny.
Francine.
I'm sorry it has to be this way, Johnny. But I ain't spending the rest of my life in the slammer.
Francine, now you put that gun down, okay? I was just joking. I ain't gonna take you downtown.
But it's killing you, said. So have it your way, Johnny.
Francine.
You love me now, Johnny?
Like a rat loves the sewer.
And here's one for you too, little Mary Sunshine.
Stop! The fuck you think you're going?
Johnny! Whew. You sure played dead well. For a moment there, I thought it was the real thing.
You okay there? Playtime's over. Let me see that.
Fires blanks, douchebag. Kinda like you. Why do you think I pulled the trigger?
Blanks are dangerous when fired at close range.
Not in your case. Come on, give it back. You have your own toy.
Mine's not a toy. You're high as fuck, aren't you?
I did a few hits of crystal and popped a couple of oxy. Don't act like you're above all that.
Stay where you are, or I'll shoot you faster than you can say Maltese Falcon.
Oh, Johnny. Let's give it another go, huh? I do like you. We can get that place we talked about up in Carmel.
We talked about a lot of things, but murder wasn't one of them.
We talked about our future. You finishing your novel, me really going for it this time?
Sure. Poor, sweet, innocent Francine Evans, whose movie star dreams just didn't come true.
Yet, Johnny. Yet. When you say things like that, you break my heart.
I guess you never saw Mulholland Drive. Honestly, Francine, when we first met, I thought we kind of hit it off. That's why I got you the earrings, but it wasn't enough. And you never even texted back. Because you needed the Hollywood Hills with the infinity pool and a Tesla, and in order to get it, you kept on screwing Howard Mulligan. You convinced him to make you the beneficiary of his life insurance policy. You got him all methed up first and cried him a fake river the way you do. But eventually, Howie saw through it, and he wanted out. But in order to get his money, you had to get rid of him. Fast! But there was still one little detail in the way that you had to take care of first. Georgie!
Georgie OD'd.
Because you injected him with the liquid OxyContin that was found in his bloodstream.
How many times do I have to tell you Sandra was blackmailing me? That's why I called you in the first place. Because stealing Georgie away from me and framing me for his death wasn't enough. She wanted my Howie too.
I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Sandra and Howie were just old friends.
And fuck told you that.
Remind me again how you found me. Before our coke-addled 2-minute bathroom stall jam session after that crap meal at Romanoff.
The internet?
I'm scrubbed from the internet.
That was another
That's
detective
how.
that I was... Johnny, can you loosen the tie? It was because Howie mentioned you. That's it. Right after Georgie OD'd and Sandra started coming after me. I guess he thought that despite the bad blood between you two, you were still a decent guy.
So before he died, Howie mentioned me to you?
A couple of times. Tense. Like he knew you were good, but like he still had a grudge, too.
A grudge? I doubt it.
Why? Georgie was an addict and an abusive husband. He died. Sandra tries to pin it on me. I come to you. We had a date. It didn't work out, but now it can.
Except that now Howie's dead too. Bang, bang, bang.
So what? You said you hated him.
My beef was with Howie's dad, not Howie.
Ow, Johnny, that hurts. I want my lawyer.
Court-appointed attorney should fit into your price range just fine.
You know what? You're a goddamn brute. Cute one, but still a brute. And you know what else? You're small. And you were lousy in that bathroom stall. That's why I never called you back.
Small and lousy? Really? Howie never complained.
What?
It was you. You killed my Howie.
Your Howie?
My Howie, not yours.
What the fuck are you talking about? Are you fucking with me?
The world's not so black and white anymore, Francine, but you know what is. 25 to life.
Fuck you, Johnny. And fuck you too, Howie. And fuck you most of all, camera whore.
Stewie, it's Jonnie Kildaire. I'm bringing in the Mulligan killer. Sure, I'm sure. Let's go, Veronica Lake. Now, this is the part where I say something corny to wrap things up. But I got nothing. This is a story of a dame, a murder, and a gun. My gun. Holy shit. Where's my fucking...
Georgie OD'd. Howie tripped with his gun and blew 3 holes in his gut. The only person I ever killed is Sherlock Holmes down there. But who's ever gonna know?